Hello. It is Sunday, January 5th, 2025. And I'm sorry guys, I'm distracted for a moment. My stream settings don't seem to be correct. I'm using new software. Okay. Let me go ahead and hi G. Covington. How are you today? Oh my goodness, you're in Michigan. I have some latency in my streaming, and so my answers aren't matching the chat, and it's a little it's a little disconcerting. So what I wanted to do today let me see if I can fix this first. We seem to be fine. Are you hearing me okay? I'm going to close my chat. Yes, you do, G. Covington. It's not good for my stats, but I'm happy to do it. Okay, good. I'm getting warnings. I don't know what that means. So I'm going to go ahead and start, okay? And what I wanted to do today was talk about grace and miracles. And in order to discuss that, we have to talk about the things that are man-made that we deal with every day. So there really isn't anything but spirit. Even when you're on the earth plane, it's just spirit. And it's a physical plane, which makes it a little bit different than an ethereal plane or the astral plane. The issue is that man drops constructs on top of what is here, and those things don't really matter when it comes to grace and miracles. So constructs like clocks and calendars and money and requirements for things and schedules and performance requirements and structures, government structures, and these things, when grace and miracles are involved, they don't matter. And so we need to keep that in mind. That's why we pray. We pray to give the feeling to Spirit of what we want. This is what we want to have happen. This is the energy we want to have come into our lives, and that's where grace and miracles come in. So if you're buying into timelines, and I've been shown a lot of them, and actually timelines, I think kind of the word timeline's not quite the right word. I think that may also be a man-made idea, timelines. I think they're actually different streams of energy. And so if we buy into one stream of energy that has more of a physical weight to it, that has man-made constructs in it, then we aren't opening up to the possibility of grace and miracles. So I would just suggest that when you are praying to whomever or speaking to whomever, if you're talking to your angels and your guides, that you take the timelines out of it. You take the time out of it. Take the calendars out of it and the requirements out of it, and remove all of that. G. Covington, I'm going to make you a moderator. Get rid of this person. Well, if you look over to the side of your conversation where the three dots are, you have a wrench now, and it's going to let you block this person. Did you see the oops? I didn't want to do that. Did you see the person that came into chat? I think I deleted them, but we're going to probably get some chatters who are not very friendly, and you can block them if you see them saying something that's mean or nasty, or that's what you can do. Can you see the three dots? Could you do that? You'll be a good one. Don't worry about it. You'll be a great one. Don't worry about it. I think I got rid of them, but I'm happy to read for anyone. But when I see someone's handle that says Tarot Destroyer, I don't think that's going to be somebody I want to read for. Okay. So let's just start by, now that we've had that conversation about grace and miracles. Do you have any questions about grace and miracles? And otherwise, I'm going to throw some cards on it. Remove. Get rid of this person. Pain in the butt. Okay, I think I've gotten rid of all that. I think between the two of us we've done that. Okay, so I see that everything's been deleted, and I also reported them because, you know, that's harassment, so I don't need that in my chat. Yeah, it tells me that it's deleted. They came back in. I don't understand what they're doing. Okay, I'm just going to call in my angels and guides and ask them to surround my channel with protection, with the white light of the divine, and to remove any negative energies, block them from entering. Amen. Okay, well, they're continuing to do something, and I don't care. So let's go and let's read about grace and miracles. Grace and miracles. Tell you what I'm going to do. Yeah, oh, good. All of it's showing removed. I'm going to pull an oracle card for grace and miracles. I feel like this week we're going to see a lot of it. We're going to be very surprised by this week. This is one of those weeks where, and I'm talking about the week of January 5th through the 11th, I believe it is, 2025. And what I'm picking up is, as soon as tomorrow, we're going to see some surprising results. All of the misbehavior that we've seen is going to start being, there's going to start tightening around it and kind of pulling everybody in. I'm seeing a noose around people's hands. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if my camera's picking this up. But it's the death card. And they are going to be, there's a level of transformation going on that is shocking. It's just shocking. Yep. The government. Though not just the government, the world. The world. This is not just about us. This is a planetary situation. And yeah, the world. We're getting help from overseas. And there are a lot of decisions to be made. We're going to see well, it could be that it could be that, but it's also, you know, January 6th is tomorrow, and they have to certify the votes, the Electoral College. So it could be that too. But it's a whole week of this. It's a whole week of this. You know, there's a lot of worry and concern, and there's a lot of back and forth internally. Now, that doesn't have anything to do with grace and miracles. Well, actually, it does have everything to do with grace and miracles, because it's telling us that our government is in better shape to defend us than we think. But all that will play out, and we will see what that is. So let's pull an oracle card for grace and miracles. Akashic Stargate. Aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. So, no matter what happens this week, there is no wrong path. You also have clarity and divine healing, high vibrational energy, and an Earth Star activation. Earth Star activation. Anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. This is the feminine, the divine feminine. I feel good about that. G. Covington, do you have anything you want to ask me? Can I do a quick little reading for you? You can ask me stuff about you can ask me galactic stuff, you can ask me personal stuff, you can ask me planetary stuff, you can ask me whatever you want to ask me. That's the fun of being the only one in the chat. Hi, Debbie. You want a message from your ET guide? Okay. I want to do that. Okay. There's only so much room on this tabletop, and everything is getting stacked. Okay, I'm going to use this for your ET guide reading, Mystic Martian Oracle. Let's see what this has to say. Okay, G. Covington. Message from your ET guide for G. Covington. Message from your ET guide, G. Covington. Up. The Philosopher's Stone. Alchemy, infinity, destiny, and magic. Grace and miracles. Grace and miracles. Let's see if the book tells us anything else. Okay. The Philosopher's Stone, or the Great Work, was a term for the ancient esoteric alchemists and scientists' work. It literally means masterpiece, and prima materia means formless substance from the universe. Ancient alchemy was shrouded in coded doublespeak, which involved both physiological chemistry of turning base metals into gold, known as the elixir of life, and immortality. The Philosopher's Stone alchemy symbol of squaring the circle is both mathematical and metaphorical. Mathematically, squaring the circle only with straight lines and circles is impossible. Metaphorically, squaring the circle is about the merging of spirit and matter. The large circle symbolizes the infinite macro universe, the triangle balancing within the circle. The material square inside the triangle symbolizes the four elements, four directions, and four seasons. The smallest circle inside the square symbolizes the micro-infinite void that links you back into the macro-infinite universe. The card means it's transcendental, time, space, infinity, shifting perceptions, new beginnings, change, magic, destiny, ascended consciousness, transformation, transmutation, metamorphosis. This is a big card, G. Covington. G. Covington, do you cook? Do you like to cook? Make your meals and so, G. Covington, well then this is what you do. When you're cooking, I want you to focus on feeling really good. I want you to focus on what it feels like to be happy, and to have everything you need. Tap into that kind of energy while you're cooking. Think about that. Pour that into your food and then eat it. And ingest it and watch what happens. That's what I want you to try. Try it and let me know how that works. Okay? Let me move on to Debbie here. I've had a bad experience with accidentally opening portals in the past. It stopped me from deep meditating. My guides showed me another portal that I'm supposed to enter. Guidance, please. Okay. I don't know that I can help you close that portal. But they showed you another portal. Let me just tune in here for a minute. I'm being told that one's safe. I'm seeing a peace sign. So I know that it's safe. But I think your energy, you feel rattled. And so I would work on calming myself down. There is a guy on YouTube who plays amazing meditative sounds and music. He's in Nepal. And if I remember, I will put his name. What's the notes? Let me see if I can find him. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Anup. His name is Anup. A-N-U-P. And he has a last name, and I don't remember what it is. Look for him. His music. I've been using his DNA repair video, 528 hertz DNA repair video, and it's beautiful. Puts me to sleep every night. That's what I would do, Debbie. I would prime myself. I would get myself more comfortable, and I would listen to soothing music and tones and sounds before I went into that portal. That's what I would do. Okay. Okay. Well, then you've got plenty of time to work on getting yourself calm and getting that energy out of your aura. And in fact, I would go to see Dr. Gale the next time she does her healing work, and I would ask her to check your aura and your chakras, because you're just rattled. You're just rattled from it, and it's kind of stuck in your energy. And if I remember, I'll put his link in the comments to this video, okay? Okay. That's a lot of early warning, Debbie. That's a lot of early warning. Anup? No, not Anup Roy. It's A-N-U-P. No other word. Anup? I want to say Hathi. A-N-U-P. And second word would be like Hathi or Hermathi or... Yeah. That's good that you do, and it's good that you listen to those subliminals. It's interesting that they told you a year. That's a lot of planning and warning. So they must be working on you anyway, and they may be able to help you also. Huh. The hand came out and tried to grab you like an ace of wands or an ace of one of the aces. Let me show you. Like a hand like this. Are you sure you're I have to wonder if maybe they're trying to help you. Oh, and came at you. How interesting. How scary. Well, it sounds like, Debbie, you've got a connection to your guides, so they if they know your trouble, asking for help constantly is just fine. I'm sorry, I keep looking down because I'm reading your chats. Debbie, why are you interfering with the class? Do you know? You're welcome, dear. Okay, G. Covington. Could I have a message from my maternal grandmother, Lucille? Well, she doesn't want you to be alone. She doesn't like you being alone. And she wants you to know that there's a foundation for you. If you will look for the foundation, if you will look for the foundation, you can move to calmer waters. Something about a foundation. Yeah. She also says you've got a lot of fast forward movement coming. I think it's all that good cooking and the eating you're going to be doing. Hi, Darshana. Not sure? Foundation? There's a foundation. Darshana, I'm happy to answer your question. I don't know where you went. Yeah. G. Covington, I'm also getting the feeling that there's a need for a need for a routine that is supportive of positive energy. Okay, Darshana, I was engaged. It was a love marriage. His family broke up after we got engaged. We were not in contact. Let's see what's going on here. I don't think so. I don't think so, Darshana. There are people in control of him. And in fact, it's better that you aren't with him. It's better that you aren't with him. You're going to be much more satisfied in life in general. Okay? So there's your answer. Okay. We've been in about 40 minutes. If there aren't any other questions, let's just close with a card for the week. This has been a bit of a crazy reading today, crazy situation. If you go back and watch the video, you'll see why. Why will you be more, Darshana? Why won't it come back? Because it's not meant to be. The cards show me it's not meant to be. It's a no. So you will be more satisfied actually in the end because someone else will come along. Some other situation will come along and give you what you need, what you're here to do. Okay. Let's do an oracle card for the week, and then we'll close this out. The Divine Matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. God incidences. Divine Matrix. Okay, so this is our oracle card for the week. Everything is connected. Everything that was, is, and ever will be is connected by an invisible bond of energy, uniting every living being from the past, present, and even future. This isn't a new idea. Every great mystic through the ages has understood that everything is one, and now scientists are beginning to provide evidence for it. The best way to describe the connection is as a lattice or grid, a divine matrix. We're all points on this grid, and we're all connected through it. It links us to our ancestry and loved ones, aspects of ourselves past, present, and future, and also the ancient and divine wisdom held in the quantum field of the universe. This card shows a giant stargate opening up to the universe and a piece of sacred geometry known as the flower of life. This is quite literally a two-dimensional image of the divine matrix, and the information held within it can help us begin to understand the inner and outer workings of this incredible universe. If you spend time with this image, you'll find multiple images within it, reminding us all that nothing is happening by chance, and that even when we can't fully comprehend it, there's a greater plan unfolding. So if Darshana is still here, that's a message to you too, Darshana, that there's a greater plan unfolding for you, and G. Covington, and Debbie at Three Shifting Veils, all of us. There's a bigger plan unfolding. You are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. Not one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you've felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt lost, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. Yeah. There you go, you guys. I'm so happy you showed up. It was an odd moment. We've got some strange energy this week, and we're going to be seeing some grace and miracles. So keep your eyes open, and I will see you next time. Bye.